I almost burnt my house down. I did burn myself, and 3D printing is going to fix it. Before today, I had a ring light. I have not got it anymore. This USB end decided to try and self-immolate. So I noticed when I the light was flickering and I pulled it out and burnt my palm. So it was that hot. Like, it actually has burnt my palm. So I've ordered a new light. I've got a temporary light off my laptop bench, but I've ordered a new one and we're going to use 3D printing to fix it. So here we go.
So what we're looking at here is the desk at the moment. I've got the hobby light from the other thing, but as you can see it blocks the monitor. So first things first, just tidy the desk up, get all my crap out of the way. I was genuinely in the middle of painting when it happened, so yeah, fun times when you realise there's smoke coming from a plug. Right now I'm looking for a pen, can't find one, so straight in the work bag, grab my pen. And the first thing I always do is measure the part I have. So we're going to just take a simple measurement. Luckily it's very straightforward, it's 10mm in this direction, and then, so I like to sketch as well, so one thing we're going to do is sketch what I see, what I've got. So it's 10mm in that direction, 15mm in that direction, and then I think, let's just double check, and it is 10mm then in the third projection. So we've got our sketch, and then we're free to go with 3D design. So I use Fusion 360. You can use that for free as a hobbyist. Really good little bit of kit. And typical, I go to record, the screen recording. Just after I start, my daughter presses the lock button on the laptop and I unlock. Carry on, because it's still recording, and it's frozen the screen. Great. So you've missed that bit. But then, right, so we have our finished design. I've exported it as an STL. And what I'm doing here is I've opened it in my Creality software, cloned it, I'm changing the position just so I can have a better look at it. Then we're going to use my predefined parameters. I've already got one set up, and I'll go over that another time. So we slice it pretty quick. And then what I like to do is just have a quick look through the layers to make sure that it all looks good. Then we export over LAN. I haven't run the printer in a while, so I run a print calibration and then a one-click printing. Right, with the prints done, we now going to move on to sort of tidying up the print. So one thing we've got to do is pull off the bottom layer. My great camera skills there, showing you exactly what I'm doing off screen. Yeah. So this is very simple. Just peel and pull. Luckily, very little to trim.
Right, so we've 3D printed the part, we fitted it, it's time to plug it in. You're going to go dark a minute, so excuse me while I move the cable in front of you. I have plugged it in. I know it's bright, but let's see how bright. So that's just the light above me, which is like my, you can get to see my forehead really close. Right, there we go, that's plugged in. Let's have a look at how bright this is. Ooh. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay painting with this. I can see what's in front of me pretty well. So yeah. This week's episode was going to be about painting, but my night I set aside to do all the painting ended up out the window because I got burned and my room almost burnt down. So what we were going to paint was this little guy for the Travelling Man contest, but I got as far as a couple of basic layers down and then realised I could see smoke coming out of the plug, so yeah. Right, short and sweet this week. Diolch, da boch, a nos da.